Welcome everybody to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 with me, Otter, and we're just going to go ahead and start a new playthrough, and we will kind of discuss the game as we start. This is our starting garage. As you can see, we don't have a whole lot of stuff, but we've got enough. So, got some tire equipment, a spring puller, a lift, and an engine stand right here. And then your basic workbenches, computer, telephone, your toolbox, which we will, and an oil drain. And the toolbox we'll use to increase our skills as we level up. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Today we're just going to do we're going to start with the main game missions, and we'll intersperse those with a couple customer cars as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Go over here to the phone. And the first thing is an Emden Lots. The brake system needs fixing. So let's go ahead and take that order. All right, so here's our Emden customers, Emden Lots. We're going to go ahead and move that over to the lift. And we'll go ahead and put the lift up. Pretty easy. There we go. And now one of the first things we're going to do is, okay, so we have one brake caliper, one brake pad, and one brake disc. Now the problem is it doesn't tell us which wheel it is. So we're just going to go ahead and take off the first tire here. And we'll see if this is the one. It looks pretty bad. Let's see here. Examine mode. Alright, that is yellow. I'm guessing that we guessed right. Okay. So let's go ahead and remove this. We got a couple bolts here in the back, and that'll come off. We'll go ahead and take the brake pads off and that brake disc. Alright, so now we want to mount a ventilated brake disc. Well, we don't have a good one. All we have is the bad one we took off. So we're going to go over here to the computer, and we're going to go to the main shop, and we want a ventilated brake disc. We also want brake pads and a caliper. There it is right there. We'll go ahead and mount a good one on here. And now we put the good one on there. Let's double check to see if that fixed it. It did not. As you can see, it is not fixed. So this is not the wheel that we want to worry about here. Let's take this one off. We'll put the worn one on. And we'll put all the worn stuff back on here. Yes. Alright, we'll screw our bolts back in. And we're going to go ahead and put our tire back on. Alright. Do we have, let's see if we have access to, no, we do not have access to anything else. Let's go ahead and take this side off. Alright, now this one looks a little worse for wear. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. Okay, we're just go ahead and put the tire back on over here. Because we're looking for something that's red when we examine it. Alright. That one's yellow. Oh, look. I see something right over there. See that red? Let's go over here. And let's take this tire off. This is the last one we're going to take off, I hope. Oh yeah, look at that. Swing around in the back. Brake pads, brake disc. And then we will put, oh look, just a regular brake disc. Alright, so now we need to go buy a brake disc. That's okay. Brake disc. Put on a new brake pad, a new caliper, and there we are. Everything is fixed. We'll go ahead and finish that order. We'll get $277. And bang, we are done. All right. So, another thing we can do now is go to our inventory, find all these bad parts. Let's see here. We cannot repair them, can we? I don't think so. So we'll just go ahead and sell them. That's okay. We'll make a little bit of money. Sell that one. Sell that one. And sell that one. And we're not going to sell this one. We're going to keep that for our next customer that needs a ventilated disc. All right. So now we can do another Emden Lots, or we can do a Mayan M3. But this Emden Lots here is actually part of our story mode. So a year and a half ago, I bought this car for my son. He said he's not interested in anything except driving it and occasionally filling it up at the gas station. Please check the oil and the tires. Okay. He's not worried about anything but making sure it runs. So here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and move it over to Car Lift A. Put it up on the lift. All right, first things first, we're gonna go ahead and check the car status. We need to check the tires, fuel filter, air filter, and change the oil. Drain the oil and refill with new. Okay, so now we're gonna use our oil drain. We're going to go ahead and move it over to Car Lift A, and we will use it. There we go. Place that equipment back, and let's go ahead and take off that oil filter. It's an I4 oil filter. Alright, so let's go ahead and search for oil. And there we go, an I4 oil filter. Put the new one on. And there we go. Now all we do is fill it up once we bring it back down. All right, we also need to look at the tire. Standard tire B. Okay. All right, we're going to take all 4 tires off. And there we go. We have all 4 tires off. So we're going to come over here to the tire changer and we're going to separate. And while we're doing that, let's go get some new tires. They're going to be 205 55 R16s. 255 R65, right? I don't remember. 55 R16, there we go. All right, and we need, oops, dang it, wrong one. All right, go back home, go to the tire shop. Standard tire, you need 205 55 R16. All right. And we will take those. I'm going to separate these tires and then we will put all 4 tires back together. And put the brand new ones on. All right. One last one. And now we're going to install with a brand new one. It's going to do the same thing, but in reverse. Put that new tire on. And now this time, we're going to balance the good tires. While these are being put together. Install with a new one. Too easy, too easy. And take those and one last tire. Take that. We got one more tire after this to balance, and then we will be good. All right, balance. All right, while that tire's being balanced, we'll just go ahead and put on the good ones. There we are. Let's go ahead and take this last tire. I don't think we don't have any more tires to balance. All right, there we are. All 4 tires are on. So now let's go ahead and get the rest of the engine taken care of. We need, let's start with putting some oil in it. And then we will finish up by changing out the fuel filter and the air filter. Take these clips off. Take that air filter out. Take the fuel filter off. And then go over to our computer. And we can now order our parts. We need filters. We need a regular standard oil air filter and a fuel filter. And here we go. Put in the new air filter. Put the cover back on it. Put put clips back on, which are super important. And the fuel filter. And let's check our status. We have everything there, and we change the oil. We spent $963, but we're going to get $2,351 for the job as completed. Here we go. Job's done. And that, let's go ahead, let's go over here and let's clear out our inventory of all these bad parts. One quick way for those of you who are new to the game is you find the one with the highest condition. In this case, it's 14%. And you can sell parts. Everything that is below 15% will automatically be sold, or you can move this up, down, left, right, however you want to see it. And now everything underneath that percentage will be sold. And there you go. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. If you're new here, like, comment, subscribe at the bottom. Have a good one. Bye.